So, let's talk legal requirements. As new business manager, Richard Ullman said, "At Catalyst, we believe in innovation with purpose, building technology that empowers people. That's why legal requirements such as the European Accessibility Act matter." As UX designer Jamal Khan stated, "At Catalyst, we're dedicated to building digital solutions that empower everyone." For Catalyst, accessibility is a legal responsibility across both the EU and the UK. That's why accessibility isn't just a feature, it's a foundation. The EAA applies to businesses operating in or serving the EU, covering service providers, software developers, manufacturers, importers, and more. For Catalyst, with teams in both Europe and the UK, this means adhering to the EAA in the EU and complying with UK accessibility legislation. In the UK, digital accessibility is governed by the Equality Act 2010 and Public Sector Bodies Accessibility Regulations 2018, which require reasonable adjustments to avoid discrimination. Mason Hayes and AMP, Curran LLP, 2024, European Accessibility Act implemented into Irish law. What's required by 2025? From June 28, 2025, any new product or service that falls under the EAA must be fully accessible. Existing services and contracts in place before that date have up to 5 years to comply. In the UK, there's no EAA, but the expectation to provide accessible digital services remains high, especially for technology companies. What is the EAA? The European Accessibility Act, EAA, is a directive introduced by the European Union to set consistent accessibility standards for digital products and services. It's designed to ensure that people with disabilities, including those with dyslexia, visual impairments, or motor challenges, can access and use everyday technologies. The EAA is heavily based on WCAG 2.1, the international gold standard for web and digital accessibility. So, let's talk legal requirements. As new business manager, Richard Ullman said, "At Catalyst, we believe in innovation with purpose, building technology that empowers people. That's why legal requirements such as the European Accessibility Act matter." Why this matters for Catalyst? At Catalyst, we drive digital transformation for ambitious organizations. Our platforms, products, and services power customer engagement and operational success. So accessibility must be built in from the start. Complying with the EAA and UK laws isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's about doing what's right, designing for everyone, and future-proofing our solutions. How to comply? Steps for Catalyst. To meet the EAA and UK accessibility laws, Catalyst should 1. Audit all digital services using WCAG 2.1 level law as a benchmark. 2. Provide accessibility training. 3. Embed accessibility into procurement, project briefs, and testing. 4. Include users with disabilities in research and usability testing. 5. Document our efforts and decisions. Risks and exemptions you should know. In the EU, non-compliance with the EAA could result in fines up to €60,000 or imprisonment. In the UK, organizations can face legal action under the Equality Act for failing to make reasonable accommodations. Exemptions may apply for microbusinesses or if accessibility causes an undue burden, but most digital products and services must meet these standards. Catalyst, as a digital leader, is expected to meet or exceed them. At Catalyst, we're not just meeting regulations, we're setting the standard. Let's lead with accessibility, innovate with inclusion, and build technology that works for everyone. Lena Lopez, Project Manager. Catalyst, empowering digital experiences for all.